farms.
All right, so Karen here. I wanted to introduce some people we met. So my very friendly husband who talks to everyone, we stopped by and met Ken and Joanne. And Dave got us an invitation for lunch, which turned into a couple more visits. And today we're making chocolate. So you guys aren't going to believe this. It is so awesome.
You don't eat, don't chew it. Oh. Just suck the white stuff off of it. This is, you know what we do, we pop them open. This one had started to sprout. See how it's brown? I don't use these that have been sprouted. Oh. So, you know. But these that have not been sprouted, this is like a really good one. Oh, okay.
Never seen that.
Yeah. So we got about 100 of them. So we're going to take this.
Yeah.
So we're collecting the cacao now from all of our winnowing, and we're going to go weigh it up. Here's Dottie's.
She did well.
Dave's already put hers in. Here comes the young people.
Oh.
Look at this.
I think they're doing.
Look at this.
It's all
That's the advantage. Look at the difference. Look at all of the whole beans come from the dexterity-minded kids. Stuff that comes off it, see it?
Yeah.
Fill in the pool! Oh, I'm so excited.
It's okay. I'm excited for you.
So this is 9 ounces of cacao butter mixed with scrapings from the wheel and the bin from the last batch. And this will be our starter for the next batch.
Cool.
There we go. 3-stone grinder. And we're going to grind chocolate.
Awesome.
We have our starter in there, and there's our first couple cups of ground up cacao nibs. And let's see what it looks like.
Ready?
It's kind of like gooey. That's the start of chocolate.
Wow.
Here goes more of the ground cacao nibs that Dave's over there working on. We'll put you to work.
Yeah. Adding more cocoa nibs. Or cacao.
I don't like the protein. That's Dad. Okay, here's our own powdered sugar. We just fluffed it.
Cool.
It's kind of cool. Is it coming out?
Oh, you see it.
That's
Crazy.
That
Oops,
is
sorry, isn't
crazy.
it?
No, you're okay.
Oh, that is just.
So adding the sugar to the chocolate. So the sugar got turned into powdered sugar. This is so fun.
You can have one half the one side of it, and you give the other half to Karen. You can take the whole thing, lick one half of it, and give the other half to Karen. It's starting to taste like chocolate, huh? A little crunchy right now, but
Yeah. Wow. All right, day 2. The cacao has been processing for 30 hours, so now it's at the perfect temperature we're hearing, and we're gonna go pour.
Okay, so I got it down to 88 using the cooling blade. Then I put the stones back in and we're up to, here we go, 92. We're approaching 92 right now. We're at 90, yeah, there's 92.1.
Okay.
So we want to get a little bit below 92, so maybe 5 or 10 more minutes. We could probably actually do it now because it cools when it hits this.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking that we're gonna have, yeah, we're at 92.3 now. So in that minutes that you came up here, we dropped 0.2 of a degree. So let's go a little bit longer. So the chocolate is now down to below 92.
Okay.
And it has no emulsifiers in it. It's strictly cacao and raw sugar that we fluffed. A little bit of vanilla, a little bit of almond extract. That's my secret. We got the temperature down to 88 degrees. We put the wheels back in. We brought it up to 93. Now it's back down to below 92. And that's where we want it to be to pour. So we're going to start to pour. We're going to pour half of this into these molds here. And then John's going to return the wheel, add his milk to make chocolate milk. And it's powdered milk that we use. So
Yeah.
it's pretty simple.
And
dry powder milk.
Dave was asking about why in the stores dark chocolate has kind of an aftertaste, and I don't know who wants to explain that.
It's because commercially produced chocolate has chemical emulsifiers in it to keep it from melting at room temperature. Whereas what we do is we temper the chocolate, so you gradually reduce its temperature to around the 90-degree mark. And when you pour it at that temperature, it keeps it stable, more stable than if you poured it at a hotter temperature and cool it rapidly. So when it cools more slowly, it becomes more dense and it doesn't melt at
Okay.
room temperatures.
The temper also makes it shiny and snappy, and it
Okay.
just makes it a lot. It makes it more what we're used to as chocolate.
So this tastes better. It just takes a lot longer.
Oh yeah, you don't get the chemical taste in the back of
Yeah.
your throat, that almost
Right.
like gasoline taste of chocolate,
Yeah.
which dark chocolate can have. A lot of times when you mix it with milk, you eliminate that kind of dark, real hearty flavor. The emulsifiers also allow them to make it smoother and smaller. I prefer to grind over 30 hours to make it small and the particles small and smoother.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready?
Ready.
Let's pour it. We're
Okay.
gonna pour it into here, son, and
Okay.
keep going. A little bit more. That's pretty good. Let me grab my little spatula. Okay. Hang on a second.
Of course, this is nothing like soap, but it reminds me like there's processes
Okay.
that, you know, like.
Oh yeah, you have
it's
to
just-
follow.
Yeah. It just kind of
just-
has. So you have to do this quickly so the temperature doesn't change?
Correct. And then we'll bang it all down so it gets to the bottom of the molds, because the molds have coconut and nuts and
You're speaking my language. I think I love nuts and coconut both. Like,
you're an almond joy girl, huh?
yeah.
Not a mounds.
Oh, absolutely.
These are all mac nuts that we used to use mac nuts harvested from Aloha Farms, but we had a dog that reacted so negatively to the cracking of the nuts because he thought he was getting shot.
Oh, wow.
It was a rescue dog that, you know, had been probably shot at before with either a pellet gun or whatever. And so,
Do you want me to slam them?
yeah, you can do that. Or Dave or John or somebody.
I can do it once you're done.
I was talking to, I have some adopted daughters, technically. They're adults, but they're brand new in our lives. And I was talking to Michelle this morning, and she said that when her parents were younger, they came to Hawaii and they were taking care of dog on the street that was pregnant, and so it was just interesting that the whole, like,
Still here.
it's still a problem.
Still having problems. We had dinner last night with the folks who rescued a dog, and you know, it's just so sad. The current animal shelter situation is because the fires on Maui's, they evacuated all the dogs over to
Oh, I
here.
bet.
And so right now they're looking for foster parents and people to care for the dog. And it's really sad that people abuse their pets, but a lot of the things here we've discovered in Hawaii, one of the things is they see their animals as tools versus pets. So they think nothing of, you know, chaining the dog up for years at end.
Wow.
It's just it's calling my name
And it
here.
sounds like there's a mixture, and there's also a bunch of people who are very much advocates for animals
Yeah, there
here
are.
also.
Yeah, it's like you're either one side or the
Yeah,
other.
right.
I'll move that one.
That weird taste,
That
yeah.
taste in the back of my throat. And it's
Yeah,
and these people that are
Karen, would you like to try this?
to that.
Sure.
Cool.
That-
Right.
All right, here we go.
Pouring chocolate.
About enough?
Oh, sorry. Going out to the fridge with that?
I'm gonna just set it over here for right now.
Okay.
Good. This is where it gets a little tricky on
Is
the
that
smaller
full enough
ones.
for
Yeah,
the
that's
bigger
perfect.
ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
I have to say that soap making helps in this. I mean, I don't pour tiny bits of soap, but I think it,
It helps.
yeah. It
The knowledge,
just-
the idea of it.
Yeah. Do you want to try this, Dave?
I'm good.
You see what you get out of that.
I am a chocolate maker.
You are making chocolate right now. You've helped me winnow it. The only thing you didn't partake in was the picking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is in the jungle with mosquitoes.
And how,
Isn't that fun?
How do you
I love it.
how do you like do you have to ferment the
Yeah.
beans before you start? How do you
Yeah,
do
I
that?
do it real simply. I put them in a bucket with holes on the bottom of it, so all the liquid
Okay.
comes out. A little more in these last two here,
Okay.
and maybe this third one in here. And I leave it for 7 to 10 days, and it turns into alcohol. It's really crazy.
Okay.
Just sitting there. I cover it with banana leaves. Ready? One more.
Yep.
Right there. That's it.
Well,
We're gonna get-
We are now doing the cleanup portion.
Clean up. Chocolate cleanup.
Oh my gosh, I like cleanup the best.
It's pretty amazing. It
is
really
very
is.
amazing. Wow.
You know, I mean, it's pretty special, and the flavor is like
Wow.
the bomb.
If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.